We're just 6 weeks shy of my 1-year anniversary on compounded Tirzepatide, and today I'm sharing with you my latest weigh-in results, a little goal that I've set for myself and how I plan to achieve it, and a new gadget that I just received that I want to share with you guys. So let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela and I am on a weight loss journey using lifestyle modification and a little help from some compounded Tirzepatide. Today marks the end of 46 weeks on this journey, and we're going to get into my weigh-in results for this week. But first, just to recap for those who may be new here, when I started this journey on November 22nd of 2024, I was 196.9 pounds. Now, I am a 55-year-old postmenopausal female, and I'm 5'2", just for reference. I am currently on 7.14 milligrams, and if you watch last week's video, which I will link up in the cards, I weighed in on October 5th at 150 pounds even. And this week, I feel like my food noise suppression was pretty good. I don't feel like I had a whole lot of chatter going on in the back of my mind. And I feel like I was able to make pretty much, for the most part, healthy choices. I did have my meals that I had prepped throughout the week. There was one day that I did go out to eat with a friend, and I did have a margarita, and I feel like that has possibly impacted my results this week. Plus, I've been doing a little bit more movement, so I feel like that might lead to some water retention, because when I weighed in today, I was 150.6 pounds. Now, some people might be saying, oh, you gained weight. Some people may be saying, oh, it's just 0.6 pounds. I am in the, oh, it's just 0.6 pounds club, because we all know that our bodies fluctuate from day to day, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds anyway. So I am just a smidgen of that. I'm not even concerned with it. But I do feel like the choice to have that margarita has possibly contributed to that. And I do feel like that I'm holding on to a little bit of water just because of the added movement that I've been doing. You know that strength training causes you to retain a little bit of water. Dehydration actually causes you to retain a little bit of water because your body's trying to hold on to what it's not getting. So I am going to increase my water intake this week. And I am also going to continue with my meal preps. I'm doing this week no peak chicken. If you know what that is, basically you just throw the rice and the chicken and the seasoning in the pot, stick it in the oven, and you forget about it for a couple of hours. So I've got that. And then I'm also doing a high protein taco salad. So those will be my 2 meal options for this week. Then I have for breakfast, I'll be having either a protein oatmeal or a sola bagel. So I have a couple of different options. Then for snacks, if I need a snack, I have some fruits, and then I also have some protein bars on hand. So I feel like this week will probably be a little bit better than last week. I think last week the meals that I had, I wasn't too thrilled with. And so I'm kind of going back to just doing what I know rather than trying new meals out, because the recipes, I just feel like the flavor that I expected was not there. And it could just be that I used a little bit more meat. I should have bumped up the seasoning even more than what I did, but I'm not willing to take the chance again right now. I'll do that when I feel like I'm more on track. The other thing that I am doing this week, I am continuing the step challenge. Not that kind of step challenge. Dr. Bobbi, or Bobbi-B, has a walking step challenge that she started. It's a 30-day challenge, and it's really, you pick your own goal And I, looking back over my fitness app, realized that I was getting about 5,000 steps a day. So I figured, let me just bump that up and see if I can get 7,000. I didn't want to go all the way up to 10,000 because doubling what I'm currently doing, I felt like would be a little bit more of a stretch. You know, we want SMART goals, we want it to be attainable. So I decided 7,000 was a good starting point for me. And then I'll bump that up going forward. But for now, for the 30 days, we're on, I believe today is day 18 of the challenge. I did start a little bit late, but I've been doing okay. I haven't hit the mark every day, but I've been doing fairly good for the most part. So if you want to check out her challenge, go to her page. It's in her community tab, and you don't have to sign up or anything. She's got a post going daily. You can just post what your goal is and then come back each day and post whether or not you made your goal or what you're doing or how you did, whatever you want to post about it. So I am doing that. And then I also got this little gadget here that I'm really excited about. I have been wanting an Aura ring for quite a while, but I just couldn't justify spending that kind of money on another gadget at this point. So when I saw this is an oracle ring. The main thing that stood out to me, aside from the price, was just how cute it is. Look at this design. Like, that is gorgeous. It's just got like little flowers and squigglies and looks like butterflies, and it just, to me, it was so pretty. So I felt like it was worth the price regardless of it being a smart ring or not. But I got this for just over $40. And I will link this down in the video description. I did get it from Amazon. I think you can buy it directly, but I chose to purchase it from Amazon because I feel a little bit safer ordering things through Amazon. So I will post the Amazon link. It is an affiliate link, so I will get a slight commission if you do purchase through there. Just a disclaimer, I do have to throw that out there. But I'm excited to see how this works. I don't really have a full review on it yet, but I've only had it. Today it will be the second full day that I'm wearing it. So I did wear it to sleep last night, so I was able to see my sleep patterns, which was very interesting to me. And another reason why I wanted this, because even though my watch will do that, I don't wear my watch to sleep. So I wanted something that I could wear to sleep. Plus, I wanted something that would track my steps as well, in addition to my watch, because I just want to see which one seems to be more accurate and compare the two. But for the price, I thought it was really great. So I will go ahead and do a full review on this after I've had it for a few weeks, maybe a month, so that I can really get the full details on how it works and how it compares to my fitness app. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll know when that video comes out. So moving right along, as of today, I am a total of 46.3 pounds down from my starting weight. And I decided I was going to set myself a little goal for going forward. I'm so close to my 1 year mark, and I'm so close to being 50 pounds down that I figured, why not make a little mini goal of reaching 50 pounds down by the time I reach 1 year on this journey. So I have about 6 more weeks, I believe, to get to that point. And we'll see. I've got about 4 more pounds to do. It's totally doable. That's less than a pound a week. So we're gonna see how that goes. I feel like I did have some pretty good non-scale victories this week with the diminished food noise, and then being consistent in my food tracking and my meal prep, and then adding those additional steps. Those are definitely some big wins for me because I've really been struggling lately with getting back on track. For this week, my goals are to continue with the additional steps, continue with the meal prep, log my food that I'm eating which I use Carb Manager just because that's what I used in the beginning of my journey, and I'm a creature of habit. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And it ain't broke. I'm the one that's broke right now. I just need to keep doing it. I need to get back to tracking my food. And that's mainly, it's not like you have to track your food, but I feel like I do better when I'm tracking. So for me, it is a way of keeping myself accountable. And sometimes you need that. I also have a lot of things coming up this week. I've got an IUGA video that'll be coming out soon. I have a new product that I'm going to be trying out. Since I experienced the allodynia a couple of weeks ago and I put out that video, I had a few people comment and message me in regards to that. So I wanted to just combine all of the different side effects that I've had along this journey into one video and what helped me along that journey. Another disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare professional. If you're experiencing any side effects, please reach out to your healthcare provider for medical advice. This is just what has helped me in my journey. And that video will be coming out later this week, hopefully. So once again, make sure you are subscribed and that you've hit that notification bell so you will be notified when that video comes out. And I will see you back here next week with my next weekly update. Until then, stay blessed.